Hey barbecue family, Kenyatta Robinson here. Welcome back to my Backyard Smokemaster Barbecue channel. If this is your first time joining me, welcome. Take a look at the videos that I've done before. Maybe you'll find something of interest. My goal is to help you in your backyard barbecue journey. Today I want to take a look at the Kamado Slo Roller. Now this is a product that I picked up a few months ago, but I have not yet taken it out of the box. The Slo Roller is an insert that basically replaces the divide and conquer as well as the deflector plates inside of your Kamado Joe, and it's supposed to enhance the ability to get that smoke all around your food. Now, one of the things that I really like about the Kamado Joe brand is that, they do not just sit back, put their product out, and then that's it. They continue to try to innovate, try to make things even better for, potential new owners as well as previous owners. I think that's my favorite thing about it, is that everything that they've come out with, is always backwards compatible. I have the Kamado Joe Classic, the original, or Series 1. They have the Slo Roller that fits inside of the Classic 1 and the Classic 2. So that's what we're going to take a closer look at today. Alright guys, so here are a couple of the highlights from the back of the box. Basically it says the Slo Roller insert distributes smoke and heat in rolling, recirculating waves, resulting in enhanced flavor and significantly reduced hot spots. So included is the Slo Roller hyperbolic smoke chamber insert, stainless steel rack support that raises the cooking surface, and then it's supposed to add more flavor from the same amount of fuel, engineered for low and slow cooks. So this is important. It's not for use with temperatures over 500 degrees. So you're not supposed to use this when you're trying to grill. This is for low and slow cooking. And then it says up to 20 times more smoke circulation, and again, reduced hot spots for even heat distribution inside of the cooking chamber. So let's get inside of the box, take a look at what we got, set it up, get those ribs on the smoker, and then see how it all turns out. Alright guys, we're going to put the slow roller together. Seems like it should be pretty simple. You start with your first piece. Okay. Alright, we follow that up with the second piece, and they're kind of like these grooves, so it should kind of fit. Oh, there we go. I think that's right. Then you've got your top plate, and again that should also fit within the kind of the grooves there. Seems pretty simple. Again, a reminder, do not exceed 500 degrees. And then you'll notice, I don't know if you can see it, but there's an air gap here between the top piece and the middle piece. That helps circulate the air inside the chamber. Okay, and then we've got our new grate holder. So we're using this instead of the divide and conquer. And then there are these little slots down here that the new grate holder will sit in. So that helps keep it secure. And then the last step is to take the grill grates that you already own and set them up on top. So that's how it looks when it's all assembled and put together. Alright guys, so I'm going to actually get the fire started. I'm looking to smoke these ribs probably in the 250, no more than 275 degree range. So once I get my temperature up, get some clean smoke going, we'll get the ribs on and see how everything works with the slow roller. The rub has had plenty of time to sweat out these ribs. Now it's time to get them on the smoker. So we're going to let these go for about 2.5 hours probably. I'll probably start looking at them at 2. And basically what I'm going to be looking for is we're just going to be looking for a nice mahogany color on these ribs before we wrap them in foil. Alright barbecue family, these ribs have been on the smoker for 2 hours. I also decided to add some filet mignon steaks. So we're just gonna smoke those. Why not? So again, I'm just checking these ribs, checking to see if they need to be sprayed, if they've gotten the color that I want, and they are coming along pretty nicely. At this point, I don't think I'm going to do anything to them. I'm going to let them go for, I'll probably let them go another 30 to 45 minutes, and then I'll check them again. Alright barbecue family, the ribs have been on the smoker now for about 2.5 hours. So I feel like they are ready to wrap. My goal today is fall off the bone ribs. Wanted to get a nice mahogany color, and they look great. So we're gonna put what we've got here is I put down some brown sugar, 4 pats of butter. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the ribs meat side down on top of the butter and the sugar. And then I'm gonna just get this wrapped up. I've got 2 sheets of aluminum foil. We're just gonna wrap these tight in the foil. I gotta tell you guys, after 2.5 hours, I mean, the Slo Roller is basically doing everything that I expected it to do. It's been holding temperature very well. Really haven't had to do very many adjustments at all once I was able to dial the temperature in. So I've been very pleased with it, and I can, you know, from a standpoint of temperature control, I see this as being a nice add-on. I had gotten to the point where I had been using a fan, automatic temperature control device with a fan to regulate the temperature inside of the Kamado Joe. But for this cook, I decided not to. I just wanted to see and try to learn how the Kamado Joe cooks on its own with the Slo Roller, just using the adjustments up at the exhaust and the intake, and it's been very easy to control. So very happy with that. All right, so we're gonna get these ribs back on the smoker, let them do its thing. We'll check back and see how it all turns out. All right guys, here's a look at the ribs. I just took them off the smoker. So once I wrapped them, I took the internal temperature up to 205 degrees. And at that point, you know, you could just take a bone and pull it right out. I didn't quite want it to be that tender, so I did put it back on the smoker. I didn't sauce it, just put it back on the smoker for another 30 minutes just to firm these ribs up some. Alright, so here are my final thoughts on the Slo Roller. You know, it does exactly what it's supposed to do. Is it a must-have accessory? I don't think I'd put it in the must-have bucket. So if I had to do it all over again, would I buy the Slo Roller again? Kind of depends. I think it depends on the price point. I looked it up. Right now, you can get the Slo Roller for the Classic 1, Classic 2 series for, it looks like about $199. I think that might be a little bit overpriced. Now I was fortunate, I was able to get mine from the Atlantic Grill Company when they had a sale going. So I paid $159 for mine, and I think that's probably the right price point for this. So if I were you, I think I'd probably hold off, see if you can get a good deal, because it's really not, it's not super revolutionary, it's not a must-have product. I mean, you can accomplish the same things, you know, with just the standard divide and conquer system that comes with the Kamado Joe. It's already a great smoker, but I think if you can get it at a good price, maybe then pull the trigger, because it is nice to have, and I do plan on using it for future cooks. Once again, this is Kenyatta Robinson. Thanks again for joining me on my Backyard Smokemaster Barbecue channel. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Check out the website, www.backyardsmokemasterbbq.com. Leave comments. I always appreciate hearing from you guys. Love the support. Take care. I'll see you in the next one.